These are not just the ordinary women working in a small factory, but are the ones who have broken the shackles of age-old male-dominated society to venture out in a world where they are financially independent, can take their own decisions, and are aware of their rights.
My husband left me 9 years ago and I had nowhere to go. I was struggling to make ends meet when someone told me about the self-help groups. I took a loan of about 50,000 rupees and bought 2 buffaloes. I started selling milk and expanded my business. Money has never been a problem after I started my own business.
Mijra and thousands like her in Delhi slums have resolved to help their families come out of poverty, and they are succeeding in doing that to some extent. These women have become the success stories of self-help groups initiated by the Delhi Archdiocese social arm Chetanalaya at several places in the national capital and neighbouring state of Haryana.
There are a total of 350 self-help groups in this area. There are around 18 to 20 women in one group. We train these rural poor women in stitching clothes, making jewelry, jute bags and candles. Chetanalaya also provides loans to these women to ease out their financial crunches, which they can repay us in easy installments.
The groups also help in microfinancing these women who have to save a little amount initially, and after that they can get loans. For that purpose, various banks have come forward to help these groups. This helps them become financially independent, thus empowering themselves and their families. One such example is that of Suresh Kumari, who joined the self-help group 8 years ago and started her own clothes business. Kumari belongs to a family where women have to be in a wheel and are not allowed to venture out too often.
Women don't go out freely in our family, but my wife took the initiative of opening this shop 5-6 years ago. We live in a joint family, but me, along with my whole family, supported her in this decision. Our financial position has improved a lot due to the additional income from this business.
While some women work on their own, some work in the small jute factory run by the Chetanalaya, where the group members teach the women how to make bags and also supply the finished product in the market. The women feel empowered not only financially, but through meetings and regular discussions with the group members. They have become aware of their rights and how to fight injustice against them in their family and society. The awareness toward girl child forced Lakshmi to take a loan from the group to make her elder daughter a doctor. Lakshmi has 3 daughters and lives in a single room with her husband. Instead of making her young daughters work and earn some living, she preferred to educate them.
My mother took 40,000 rupees from Chetanalaya and got me admitted in a medical college. She is working hard to make us educate better. She stitches clothes for others. There was pressure from the society to get us married, but my mother was very conscious about our studies and future.
In the male-dominated society, where it is difficult for women to take decisions, these women are setting examples for others to follow. With head held high, these women are surely to make a difference in the society. This is Ritu Sharma reporting with Vijay Kumar Minch from New Delhi, India.